Say hello. You gotta make sure you say hi. Say hi. Hi, guys. What is up? It is number 16, finally, of the podcast. You gonna make troubles? So that is my dog, who wanted to join me tonight. Hope you guys don't mind. Hopefully she does not cause havoc behind me. I'm trying to get up on Periscope right now, so I'm setting that up on the phone right now. Alright, we're gonna go live for the phone right now. So we're gonna get that set up. Alrighty, so now we're live on Periscope. We are live on the phone. And what's up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Kim and the Crease podcast number 16. It's about damn time. I finally got this going. I just want to make a note that if I sound weird, I'm sorry. I cannot help but, sound weird. I got a wisdom tooth removed in the upper right corner of my mouth, so it's kind of hard to talk because this, you use the teeth for diction, and it's hard to do diction right now since I'm missing a tooth. But hi. So I want to kick off this podcast by showing my shirt. I thought this would be a fun shirt just to kick off this podcast. It's one of my favorite shirts. I actually made Bring Hockey Back reprint these because of how much I love this shirt so much. It's Rolf Rugum going, I'm helping. So I literally made them reprint that. It's from bringhockeyback.com on Periscope. To whoever asked that on Periscope, I got you. Tella? See, this is why you can't have a dog. Tella? What are you doing? What are you doing, Swishy? All right, so the dog is in the podcast. We got my baby in the podcast. You just gotta be good. Come on. Come on. All right, so she's not gonna behave. So let's get down to it. Let's talk some Islanders hockey. What can you say? I have been a very happy fan as of late. Obviously, the win streak ended with our game versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. But our point streak did not. And our point streak has now just hit 14 games. The Islanders' point streak has now hit 14 games. Holy crap, that's awesome. I cannot believe that. That's insane. The Islanders have not lost a regulation game since October 11th. What the hell are you doing? Will you just get out of my stuff? Alright, the Islanders have not lost a regular season game since October 11th, guys. That is a stat, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely, that is a stat. Tata? Tella, baby. Okay. That is not a wolf. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Last week I was dealing with strep and tonsillitis. Oh, it was a mess. And then during my strep and tonsillitis, I was noticing my tooth kept hurting me. And then I had to get my wisdom tooth removed. So I've just been a mess. But that didn't stop me from going to the games. What the hell? Well, take the damn dog. Oh, I love living in this house. It's so great. It's so great. All right, but being sick did not stop me from going to the Toronto Maple Leafs game this past Wednesday. That was a lot of fun. I know for a lot of people, yeah, the dog has to go to bed. 3-minute fun fact, 3-minute fun fact broadcast though. Yeah, because I thought it was fun. Because I want to talk about the meet and greet with the New York Islanders, my experiences, what did the players say. So I'm definitely going to be going into the meet and greet for the Islanders. I'm going to be going over weekly predictions. To be honest, I don't remember my weekly prediction, and anyway, it's past that already. So I'm going to go basically into this new weekly predictions, and then I'm going to kind of go around the league, thoughts of teams and things that have been going on. Yeah, I was at the game versus the Leafs. I was kind of incognito since I was sick. I was cleared. I was not contagious, and that's why I went to the game. But I went incognito because I just didn't want to. I was just feeling like crap, and I didn't want to give anyone a bad experience if they knew who I was. So I kind of went incognito. So I just kind of enjoyed a game just chilling. I couldn't use my voice at the game since I had the tonsillitis. So I was kind of given, all the hand signs, all those hand signs, I was giving them. So that was a lot of fun. How was my mouth feeling? Yes, they gave me medication for my mouth. I'm on prescription strength ibuprofen and acetaminophen plus codeine. But I only used that for yesterday because yesterday I was in stifling pain. But I'm going to be going into the Islanders game soon enough. The first things first, I want to go into the meet and greet with the New York Islanders. Why didn't I take the game off? Nothing stops me from going to a hockey game. Nothing. Meet and greet. So at the meet and greet, it was, I wish they didn't do an autograph line and a photo line. They gave you an hour and a half for basically each. So I went to all the autograph lines I could. And then afterwards, I kind of went to all the photo lines I could. So at first, I went to the Beauvillier line. He was with Ryan Pulak. They were fantastic guys. You couldn't expect more from players. You couldn't expect more from players. They were fantastic. No, I did not have bird flu. Otherwise than that, I met. Do you guys want me to tell you, the fun experiences and then the kind of blah? Because, the Beauvillier and Pulak was kind of meh, regular. I got to meet Barzal, and I know everyone was, yelling at each other on Twitter, well, he was good to me, so I'm the real fan. And I was like, okay, bitch, you need to calm down. No one's a truer fan than the other because he was different with another fan. That bothered me really bad. No one's a better fan because he reacted differently to you, honey. You're not special. If I'm gonna quote anything, listen to the Shinedown song Special. Honey, you're not special. Okay? Calm down. No one's more special than the other. Calm down. To be honest, it looked like he was having a bad day. Because I met Matt Barzal before, and he was so spunky and so alive. When I saw Matt Barzal that day, he looked dead. It could have been, I heard he was at the Ariana Grande concert the night before with his sister and girlfriend. Then I heard he met up with Matt Barzal and then I heard he met up with Tito Beauvillier after the concert. So maybe he was just dead tired. And then the next day he had morning warm-ups, and then they had to do this. I think he was just dead tired. Time management. I think he's gotta do better time management. But going on from that, basically, my favorite meetups were with Johnny Boychuk, Bailey and Clutterbuck, and Kuhnackel and Grice. Those were my favorite meetups. I got the autographs from Johnny Boychuk and Nick Leddy. Those two were fan-freaking-tastic. Johnny Boychuk, I absolutely adore and love Johnny Boychuk. He's one of my absolute goddamn favorites on this team, and I just got his jersey. So for me, that was a fun thing. And Casey Cizikas, thank you. I almost forgot about Casey. Thank you. I'm still trying to get with it. I don't know if you can see it, but you can kind of see it. I'm swollen right here. My cheek, my muscles and everything is swollen. Partially from the surgery, but partially from the tooth actually grating on my cheek. So this is all swollen right here. So it's hard for me to talk and just remember shit right now. But yeah, Casey definitely. So let me go into Johnny Boychuk. Jenny Boychuk was the bomb. Meeting Johnny and then meeting Nick Letty. Both of them were so nice. And when I met Johnny at the table, I was like, I love you. Like, you're awesome. I love you as a defender. And I was like, especially your sellies. And I was like, and I went to Johnny Boychuk and I went, pew, pew, pew. And he did it back to me. Johnny Boychuk went under, he went, pew, pew. He did it back to me. That made my entire day. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, that I could not stop laughing. He did it right back to me. He was like, pew pew. And Nick Letty was laughing, and I was like, it's so good to see you back on the ice, Letty, because he's been hurt. So I told him it was good to see him back on the ice. He was like, it's good to be back. It feels good to be back, too. So they were absolutely awesome. I saw them again for the photos. For the photo line, and at the photos I was like, hey, can we do the pew pew? And he was like, yeah. So for the photo we got the pew pew photo, and oh, that's my favorite photo ever, guys. I love it. So that was great. Saw Casey Cizikas. I had his jersey, so he was very happy about that. To be honest, I've seen Casey Cizikas a lot. Like, I met him 6 times. So I was like, hey, it's fun to see me again. He was like, hey, how you doing? How's everything? It was kind of like a catching up session with Cizikas a bit. It was really fun to meet him. He is always a doll. He is always absolutely just the man. I can't stress that enough. He is so amazing. Absolutely. Casey Cizikas is just, every time you meet him, just the biggest smile, and he is just the guy to meet. Absolutely. When I met, I'm going to go into Kuhnhackl and Grice first. So when I met Kuhnhackl and Grice, I remembered on my phone I created a GIF for Kuhnhackl. So for Kuhnhackl, if you guys haven't seen the GIF I made for him, for Tom Kuhnhackl, I put his face. I don't know if you guys have seen South Park. Definitely go catch up. But if you guys have seen South Park, I put Kuhnhackl's face on Cartman as the Coon. But I changed the name, so instead of the Coon, I put the Coon, Kuhn. So Kuhnhackl, Coon. So I put it the Coon, Kuhn, and put Kuhnhackl's face on Cartman. And I went to Kuhnhackl and I said, hey, Kuhnhackl, do you watch South Park? And he goes, yeah. At first he was like, what? And I was like, do you watch South Park? And he goes, oh, yeah, I do. And I turned the photo, and I said, I made this for you for every time you score. And I showed him the GIF of him as the Coon. Oh, my God. They started laughing so hard. Grice was laughing more than Kuhnhackl. Grice lost it. He found it so funny. Like, Grice was dying. He was like, that is good. He's like, that is good. And Kuhnhackl, as he was signing my jersey, was laughing his butt off. Like, they loved it. That made my day. Like, when you make something and they appreciate and like it, like, that just made my day right there. Absolutely amazing. That made me feel so good. Thomas Grice was so nice. What a nice dude. Like, he's a great goaltender, and he's great off the ice. And so is his wife. Brittany is a doll. So it was so nice to meet just Kuhnhackl and Grice. They were absolutely so just smiley and happy, and it was good to see them. Coming next, meeting Clutterbuck and Bailey. I have a funny story for this one as well. So meeting Clutterbuck and Bailey, I only got to meet them on the photo line. Their signature line for autographs was too long, and I'm really upset about that because I really wanted their autographs. But that's how the cookie crumbles. So when I met Bailey and Clutterbuck, got the photo. I went up to Josh Bailey and went, hey, Josh Bailey, and like got a laugh out of him. Clutter, I'm like, you probably have been hearing this all day. And Clutter's like, all day. He's like, absolutely. So after I got the picture with them, I went, thank you guys so much. You guys do so much. Like, we love watching you on the ice. Absolutely love. And I went to Clutterbuck and I said, yo, with you actually, during the playoffs, playing on that broken disc and like just still giving it your all was badass. And Clutterbuck just started laughing. He's like, thank you, I appreciate it. So I went to go shake Clutterbuck's hand, and I went like this, and I had my hand extended. And so I have my hand like this, and Clutterbuck looks at it, and he looks like confused, and I'm like, handshake? And he goes, oh! And Clutterbuck goes, oh, I thought you were pointing at my testicles. I was like, what? I was like, no. I was like, what? I don't know why the hell Clutterbuck thought that was a thing. But yeah, I was literally about to shake this hand, and so I put this hand, he thought I was pointing at his testicles. He looked so confused. I was like, no handshake. And he goes, oh, okay. And so it was awkward. But it was, Bailey got a good laugh. Oh, shit. Oh, my face. Bailey got a good laugh out of it. That nearly went into a clusterfuck. But yeah. It definitely was funny, and Bailey got a good laugh out of it, so I enjoyed every single second of it. So that was just a funny story I had with Clutterbuck. He's a great guy, though. Absolutely had a great time there. I met the puppies. I met Tori, and I met Radar. Oh, I met Bobby Nystrom again. Bobby Nystrom and Clark Gillies were there. I didn't get to get on with Clark Gillies. The line closed before I could meet Clark Gillies. But I did meet Bobby Nystrom, since I love Bobby. And Bobby Nystrom was the man. He remembered me from the lipstick from the first time I met him. And he was like, how are you? How are you doing? It was good to see you again when we took the photo. He's like, I like being on the orange side. So I thought that was funny. Bobby Nystrom likes the orange side. So took the photo on where he was on the orange side. It was just so funny. He was so great. Like, every time you meet Bobby Nystrom, he is just always a gentleman. He's like, I hope the guys have been treating you good, and I hope you're having a good day. Like, we need more classy guys like Bobby Nystrom. Damn straight. We need more classy guys like Bobby Nystrom. Like, we just need more of that presence, that just absolute goodness in people. 100%. He is just absolutely insane. I told him about the stick that we have of him from 1975. He was like, that's awesome. That's insane. He was like, I remember when we used to use the ballpoint pen all the time. Absolutely. It was insane. I can't talk. Oh, side of my mouth is so swollen. Nystrom has always been a great guy, and I just loved every second of meeting him again. So that was basically my Isles meet and greet. It was a lot of just running back and forth, but it was such a day, and it made me so freaking happy, guys. Like, absolutely so freaking happy. Bossy, did you get a chance to meet and interact with anyone specifically? I didn't get to meet Bossy. Bossy wasn't there. It was just Clark Gillies and Nystrom, but I only got to meet Nystrom. All right. So going into some Islanders play, I just want to get the schedule up really fast of the Islanders. I've been happy and I've been a little sad with how the Islanders have been playing. I'm not feeling they've been really playing up to their aptitude as of late. I think some of you Islanders fans can agree with me that they just haven't been playing to full potential as I feel like that they could. So, going into it, this past week, we versed the Toronto Maple Leafs, and we also versed the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, let's get into first the Toronto Maple Leafs game. Now, that game was very close, too close for comfort. There was a lot of times where I feel like we're getting outplayed on the ice. Absolutely. A lot of problems on Wednesday with possession. Absolutely, possession-wise, and just sometimes it felt like we didn't want it. Felt like we didn't want to be there. It felt tired. We just didn't want the puck. And every time we got it, we would give it right back or we just dump it out of the zone. It felt, great explanation over here is very flat. The the Islanders have looked tired as of late. Like, they just don't want to try. Very defensive type play, not a lot of offensive. And I've seen them play offensive, but when they get a spark, when the Islanders get a spark and they can get in the zone, they can tear it up. But it's only for a limited time. I feel a lot of times the Toronto Maple Leafs outplayed us so many times, and I felt we were very lucky to make it out of there alive sometimes. Thank God for our great defense and goalies. It's really keeping us alive. But we cannot just focus on hopefully our defense will save us. We need to get forward. We need to get into the offensive zone. Because a lot of times I see our play and it's flat. We need more possession. We need more time to, connect passes going into the offensive zone. Absolutely need more of that. Otherwise, I feel like we're going to be a team to, be reckoned with. It's just about we just need to get the kind of motive up. It just gets so flat in the offensive zone. We're stuck in the defensive zone so many times. It's hard when you play a period in your own zone. And that happened versus the Toronto Maple Leafs, and that happened versus the Philadelphia Flyers, where we were stuck in our own zone. The entire one of the 3 periods, we were stuck in our own zone the entire period. And it's frustrating as a fan to watch something like that, because I know how much we can do if we just get a little spark going forward. So if anything, our third period looked kind of bleh with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Our first and second period looked bleh versus the Philadelphia Flyers. If you want to get my opinion, the first period was absolute ass versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Second period, we started kind of waking up, getting possibilities, just not being able to execute into the net. The third period, thank freaking Jesus, we woke up. And we came from a 3-0 deficit to tie that game up, get to OT, shootout, and win the game. I still don't understand at times how they're able to freaking do that. And a fun fact, I know Buddy just joined the Periscope. Otto Koivula finally made his NHL debut versus the Philadelphia Flyers yesterday. So that was a lot of fun. It was a very toss-up decision. He didn't even get his rookie skate because they really didn't know if he was going to play or not. And then there he was. He wasn't a scratch. So I know Buddy was going crazy on Twitter. I had to tag him. When I saw he was in the lineup, I was like, oh, Buddy's like, the time has come. The time has come for Otto Koivula. So it was good to see him out there. When I heard Trotz's post-game interview, he said Koivula, first period, he was a little nervous. And I agree with Trotz there. He looked a little nervous, afraid to screw up. He said he talked to Otto during the intermission, and the third he came out and he tried his hardest. And he's going to make mistakes here and there. He's a rookie, I'm not expecting him to be Matt Barzal level. But he did his best, and I'm not upset with Otto Koivula at all. I thought he played a good game. Kind of invisible. During the game, I didn't see much, stepping forward for plays, but all in all, he did his job on the ice, and that's how much can you ask? Yeah, he played decent. I agree with you. Definitely played decent. But something that's been fun about the Islanders is even when they have shit periods and they're having a hard time, they find a way to come back against all odds. Now that is something I haven't personally seen in my years, and that's something my family has not seen since the Cup years, is that no matter the deficit, no matter how bad we're doing, we come back and we find the way to win the games. That is insane to me. Because let me tell you, 2 years ago, or maybe even a year ago, if the Islanders were down 2-0 or more, we would stop trying. Absolutely would stop trying. This is insane to me. It means so much, I feel like, to Islanders fans to be down 3 goals and come back, because we're not used to that. That we're not used to a team who wakes up and finds a way to get the goals back and get back in the game and start over again. Like, that's insane. We're not used to that. So when you see, the Islanders come back from a 3-0 deficit, like, I saw how many people last night go, wait, they came back and won? Because the Islanders don't do that. We don't do that regularly. So that made my freaking day. That was absolutely insane. Barry Trotz has created a team who's always going to put 100% effort into every single game. That is incredible. Thank you, Barry. Thank you. Thank you, Capitals. Thank you for Barry Trotz. Oh my God. The most two successful teams in the NHL right now are the Washington Capitals and the New York Islanders. Oh yeah, they both were Barry Trotz teams. Literally, thank you, Barry. Oh my goodness, Barry Trotz for president, and Barry Trotz the all-time. Thank you. Oh my God, it feels so good to have a coach. It feels so good to have a coach and have a team that's getting places. We have a chance at playoffs. What is going on? This is the Islanders? I'm so confused. It's so I can't get over it. It's absolutely amazing to me that we're in this position that we're in. He deserves the Jack Adams Award every single year. Let me tell you. I'm still amazed the Caps gave him the ultimatum. I cannot believe the Capitals gave Barry Trotz that ultimatum, but I'm so happy they did, because now he is ours, and we cherish him, and we love him, and Barry Trotz is ours! Ow! My cheek! That's how excited I am. I'm hurting myself. Literally, so happy. But that's the only gripes I have about the Islanders. Power play for the Islanders, looking good. I'm pretty damn happy with our power play. If you look, what a change in the Toronto Maple Leafs. I love how they were take him. We don't want him. Their power play coach. We were yes, please. We need help. And our power play is looking so much better. Oh, so much better. I can't believe the Islanders are sitting where they are. We have 3-4 games on a lot of teams. Washington Capitals is one of them. We have 5 games on them or something stupid like that. And we're right up with them. We don't have as many games, and we're still at the points that they are. We have such a net. It's insane that we are where we're at. 4 games in hand. That's what you thank you. 4 games in hand. That is 8 points up for grabs to be ahead of all those teams. That is absolutely insane to, if we can get those 8 points, or at least get a point each game, because that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points to be had. And when you have this 14-game point streak, when you have 27 out of 28 points, but Jesus, that's a lot of points. And I couldn't be prouder. Absolutely. I don't want the President's Trophy, though. The Capitals can have the President's Trophy. Thank you very much. President's Curse. Tampa Bay Lightning have proved it. President's Curse. No, thank you. The Avalanche are insane. The Avalanche are freaking insane. I can't believe the success the Colorado Avalanche are having. But going into my weekly report about the New York Islanders, we have 2 games versus the Pittsburgh Penguins coming up. One Tuesday away at Pittsburgh, one Thursday at home at the Barclays Center versus Pittsburgh. And then we face the San Jose Sharks this next Saturday at 10:30 p.m. It's going to be a late game for us, but that works perfectly for me because I get off work at 10. So, if anything, that works for me. Oh, yeah. I still need a legit goal-scoring threat to have a long run at the Cup. Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. We need someone to be that pure goal scorer. right now we just don't have the pure goal scorer, and I absolutely agree with you. Like, if we could get a pure goal scorer, we'd be a much scarier team. I feel like last night we wouldn't have had the 3-0 deficit if we had a pure scarer, if we had a pure goal scorer. But at the fact is, right now, nothing's gonna happen. Lou, you can see all the trade rumors you want, but Lou wouldn't give away trade rumor bullshit like that. And especially the players they had on the chopping block made me fucking laugh. There's no reason for a trade right now. I don't see anything coming. And if you do, it's because Lou hides everything. It would be a shock to everyone. Because no one would hear shit. For now, what the Islanders are doing. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. So, going into this week, my predictions. Let's go into it. So, for this next 2 games versus the Pittsburgh Penguins, I feel like the point streak continues. But even though we may not win them all. So I could see more overtime. I could see another overtime or shootout loss to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Here's the thing, though. They're missing Sidney Crosby. That is a huge blow to the Pittsburgh Penguins. But that doesn't mean shit. Any team can win on any given day, and I've said this from day one. So I'm not taking anything away from the Pittsburgh Penguins. I mean, are they still missing Letang? I think Letang is still hurt. So they're missing Letang and they're missing Crosby. Maybe a move at the deadline. Yeah, that's what everyone said last year. Yeah, so they are missing Letang still. Hornquist. Not making excuses, but lol. So Letang, Hornquist, and Crosby. They're missing 3 big names on the team. I mean, Hornquist is usually there to, he's kind of muscle on the Pittsburgh Penguins. But yeah, I'm gonna say I can say we can beat them. I think we can beat them both times. It just sometimes shit happens, and that shit happened the other game versus them where we lost. 3-0 is the scariest lead in the NHL. We proved that versus the Penguins the first time, and we proved that versus the Philadelphia Flyers. 3-0 is the scariest lead in the entire NHL. Abso-freaking-lutely. It scares me every single time I see us with a 3-0 lead. I'm like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Like, I don't want the other team to score, but in a 3-0 situation, you're just like, oh god. Like, it just never, I don't know why, like, it's like a curse. Like the President's Trophy. I don't know why that always happens. Absolutely. It's really crazy how that happens. I don't know about you guys. But going on from that, I think we can just, the Islanders are making me damn optimistic, guys. These Pittsburgh games, I'm going to call it 2 out of 3. I'm going to say the point streak continues. I'm going to say we're going to have an overtime or shootout loss to the Penguins one night. We're going to have a win versus the Penguins the other night. And we're going to have a win versus the San Jose Sharks. That is my prediction for this week. And I'm going to say the point streak continues. Definitely. Okay, knock on wood. But yeah, that's my prediction. If they prove me wrong in the good way, guys. Prove me wrong with 3 straight wins. And I will love you. I mean, they've done it before. They've absolutely done it before. I would love for me to do it again. You know what pisses me off? I forgot my Snapple. Damn it! I want my Snapple! It just sucks because I want to give you guys your Snapple fact of the day. Damn it! Alrighty. And I was fan optimistic. I still can't believe that I'm as optimistic as I am. And it's just beautiful. The Toronto Maple Leafs have won 2 games out of 15 consecutive games. I know, I've been seeing Robin Lehner has been posting panda gifs. I don't know why, but it's hilarious. His nickname here was not the panda. I do not know why Robin Lehner has been posting panda gifs, but I'm absolutely loving it. Our thing here is the lobsters. Yeah, our thing here is the dancing lobsters. Every time we win, bring out the dancing lobsters from the Amanda show, you know? I'm loving it. Hello, it's me. But yeah. But I don't know why Robin Leonard's posting out pandas, but I'm not complaining because number one, they're adorable and freaking cute. But number two, he's winning and loving every second of it. So the more Robin Leonard is happy, the more I am happy 100%. He is the man. He is the absolute man. Back in time to terminate Matt Barzell. But yeah, absolutely, it's been fantastic. Pandas are fucking adorable. I agree with you. But Love and Robin Leonard's been having so much success, especially that recent win versus the Nashville Predators. What was it, 7-2? I think it was 7-2. But God, that was some win. That was some win. I believe Seabrook may have given Robin the nickname because everyone else on the Blackhawks gives. Okay. So that would make sense. Yeah, I didn't know that. So thank you, Nick Blackhawks Talk, because I did not know that. So I didn't know Seabrook gave the nicknames. That's absolutely amazing. But yeah, Robin Leonard is winning. He's killing it out there. The 7-2 win versus the Nashville Predators was freaking insane. Especially to a team like the Nashville Predators. To be honest, I expected Nashville to win. It's usually cut and dried sealed when you Nashville Predators, but they haven't been looking too high. I think they have a 9-10 record right now. It's not too hot. But, you know, New York Islanders 13-0-1. Like, oh, man. Islanders have been shredding. I have no idea how, but we are. 7-2 over, oh my gosh, that's insane. The Maple Leafs, like I said before, have won 2 games out of their last 15. Oh, I love it. Makes my freaking day. So they've won 2 out of their last 15. The Devils, I believe, are on a winning streak. I think 2. I think they've won 2 in a row. Correct me if I'm wrong, Devils fans. But I just saw them win their recent game, so go for the New Jersey Devils. I mean, not liking it too much since they're in our division, the Metropolitan, but I'll give it to them. They haven't had much, 2 in a row. So I'll give it to them. They haven't had much success. I'm going to, give a dog a bone. Give a dog a bone. Let them enjoy it. And the Rangers haven't been, they just lost last night to the Florida Panthers again. So that was fun to watch. And they lost to the Tampa Bay Lightning, 9-2 or something like that? 9-3? 9-3! I was damn close. 9-3. Who was it that posted that they scored more points than one of the football teams that night? That was so sad. Play like a New Yorker. That was damn sad. Oh my god. So the New York Rangers have been absolutely, they've been just as bad as the Leafs, if not worse. So hey, I've been pretty happy. I just hate that the Washington Capitals are in our goddamn division because they are just so freaking good. Why did they have to be in our division and show us up? We could be first place right now, but they gotta be like that. Do you think Tampa will make a comeback into a playoff spot this year? Oh yeah, definitely. I think Tampa may be in the playoffs again this year. Hopefully they don't choke, but I think Tampa definitely has a shot at a playoff spot again this year. Blackhawks got lucky; they're not playoff bound. Josh. Okay, the Rangers 5-3 in their last 8. Okay. So they're doing better than the Toronto Maple Leafs, absolutely. To be honest, I don't know who I want to do worse, the Toronto Maple Leafs or the New York Rangers, because it's both a mess. Ducks haven't been looking good. Neither's the Sharks. I've expected more from the Sharks, actually. There was a slot. A few TSK guys were mentioning it, too. Maybe BS saw it a few times. Leafs and Rangers are lottery teams. Okay. I don't know about Leafs being a lottery team right now. They have not been looking good. Yeah, the Senators have been showing up and winning some games, and I'm like, okay. Whatever floats your boat, Senators. I mean, all I care about is we won against you guys, but hey, go for the Senators, having some success. Give a dog a bone. Definitely. Buffalo's been in a slump recently. That's what always happens to Buffalo, though. They get into November, they have a good start, and then they get to go. That is basically Buffalo in a nutshell. They'll have a good start, and then they'll just slump off into Neverland. I don't know what goes on in Buffalo. I don't know why that happens. And I feel bad because, Robin Leonard gave you guys kind of a shade when he was in an interview. I was like, whew. He definitely gave you guys some shade in his interview about poor defense in Buffalo. I was like, oof. Eichel scored 4 goals. I saw that on Twitter. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. Eichel scoring 4 goals. I had some fangirls on my Twitter going, oh my God, my captain! So yeah, I saw that. Absolutely. Buffalo lost again today. Oof. So Eichel can score 4 goals and they would do nothing. That's what I feel bad about. John Tavares scored a goal against us and got a point versus us. And it still didn't mean shit. I just want to say, a player doesn't make a team. Just saying. Can we talk about how freaking the Matthews case got dropped? How the frick did that get dropped? Who got paid out? I'm guessing the girl got paid out. Because I was so pissed about that. Are you kidding me? The Matthews, his court case got dropped? He must have paid her off well. My God. Should have the Islanders Rangers who's in love with Hughes on her. Oh, the girl who's she's a Rangers fan. That would be so funny if I had her on the podcast. Yo. Should I do that? That would be mad funny if I had the girl who's crazy about Hughes on here. Yeah, that would be so funny. Yo, I'd have to come up with some pretty good questions for that girl. Do it. I don't know, because she wants attention. I don't want to give her the attention she's pining for. And plus, what do you ask her about? So, you're a New Jersey Devils fan, JK. So you're a New Rangers fan. What do you love about your team? Is it Quinn Lundqvist? Is it your new boy Capo Caco? Wow, it's a great city. Oh man, I don't trust TSN either. Toronto Sports Network. Absolutely. Vote ones in the chat for the Hughes stalker. So you want everyone who wants the girl everyone who wants the Hughes stalker on here, put 1 in the chat. Everyone who wants the girl on the podcast who stalks Hughes and wants an interview with her, put a 1 in the chat, and I'll definitely do it. Kako was heating up on the ice and in his temperature. What's her Twitter handle? I asked her to come on. Don't do it for me. If she wants to be in the, I got to do it myself. I can't have anyone asking who's not affiliated, but he has the flu. Leave John Tavares alone. It's been 2 years. Get over it. I am over it. You know what? John Tavares leaving was so late. I'm so happy he's gone. I wish I had the foresight when he left of how good this would be for the team. If anything now, I'm just laughing at the memes of his team just being absolute shit and no one's standing up for each other. To me, it's become just a big fucking joke. And I can't help but laugh. I can't help but laugh at every second of it. Because he screwed us over. He made his bed, now he's got to lie in it. Literally. He made his bed, now he's got to lie in it. So, you know what? I'm enjoying every second of it. I don't care that he's gone. I'm just more laughing at the bed he made it's eating him up. And you can see he is pissed. Wild goaltending has been a joke. That is absolutely correct. It has been a joke. I feel bad for the Wild, man. They're I don't know if they're trying to tank, but it's not looking good. I honestly didn't get the hate yet. It's a whole lot to explain. It's a whole lot damn to explain. But if you want me to, DM me on Twitter. I will send you a message of why we hate John Tavares. On Leaf Sports, they're talking about how they wish they kept Lou. Oh, really? It's so funny because Leafs fan come at us like, oh, Lou sucks. Lou sucks. Enjoy Lou. Okay. Enjoy Babcock and enjoy Dubas. Have fun. Pajama boy sucks. Amen. And you didn't. Blah, blah, blah. So the Wild versus Canes game in person, I left disappointed. I'm sorry, Isaac. We've all been to games where you leave severely disappointed. It's not fun. It's not a fun ride home. And you know what? You just want to see your team have success. That's the most important part. Everyone wants to see their team have success and just give it their all. And sometimes that's just not 100% the case. It just sucks. It absolutely sucks then. Komarov is my new jersey. Or next jersey. Okay. Dubnik. Get a Tomas Janssen or Paul jersey. Nothing. Nothings. I just got a new jersey. I just got a Johnny Boychuk. It is gorgeous, man. The meet and greet was at Nassau Coliseum. Thanks. With my swollen cheek. How will they play versus the Pens this week? I kind of went over it already. I'm hoping that they get out of their slump where they don't give up in a period. And it's usually the third period, but hopefully they don't give up in a period and have the puck entirely in our end and just give it. When we have the momentum and we get in the zone, we will put pucks in the net. But yeah, I just bought this bad boy. It is gorgeous. It is sexy. My new Johnny Boychuk jersey. This is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love this Johnny Boychuk jersey. It is authentic. It is big. It is not women's size. I'm sorry. I hate women's jerseys. Guys, I'm going to lay it up for you guys. You know what? They're form-fitting. They're cute. They're nice. But they're just they're just not like the men's. You guys know what I mean. They're just, you can't compare it to the men's jerseys. And you can tell it's an authentic. It's got the flap inside. So yeah, love this jersey with all my heart. I can't wait to wear it around the Collie and around Barclays. No, it was not a gift. I bought it for myself. But yeah, it was kind of, I guess you could say it was a gift. It was kind of like a part Christmas gift for me because I really just wanted Johnny Boychuk. Yeah, it was coolhockey.com where I got this at. I made sure it was hand-stitched. So this is legit hand-stitching. I'm going to show it on Periscope first. You can see that, beautiful stitch job. I'm trying to get it on this camera. But you can see that double stitching job. I absolutely made sure I had that hand stitching. You have to pay extra for the hand stitching, but I absolutely wanted it. Coolhockey.com. COOLHOCKEY.com. You know what? Spelling the name of the website just reminded me when Casey Cizikas had that amazing penalty kill versus the Toronto Maple Leafs, and then Butch Goring goes, you know how I spelled determination? Cizikas. He's like, Cizikas. He's like, that's how I spelled determination. And Brendan was like, I got nervous of you just trying to spell Cizikas' name. That made me laugh so hard. That made my I love you, Butch Goring. It was so funny. Every time Butch goes to do something, Brendan's like, oh God. It's so much fun. But I'm glad he got better and that he's back. You know what? I want your thoughts on what you thought of AJ doing the commentating the 2 games she was on. I know he called 2 for a game for the Rangers, Brendan. I was like, no. But what did you guys think of AJ stepping in? I want to hear what you guys said first before I give my take on what I thought of AJ. Because I love AJ. Don't get me wrong. But I did not like her commentating. I did not like her color commentating. It just didn't, it wasn't right. I just felt she was kind of dead. She knows hockey, definitely, but she can't ad lib. Yeah, like you put it really great, unpolished. It was missing something, and I think you're right there when you about the ad libbing. I love AJ. She knows her hockey, and she's a great person. But I wasn't a big fan of her doing the color commentating with Brendan. Brendan and Butch, they kill it every night, and I'm glad she was there. But it just wasn't Butchy. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely feel that. I think, I miss Howie. He better not. Howie Rose is going to stay in baseball. Howie Rose isn't going to change. I don't think so. AJ's better down the ice level like Pierre. Yeah, I agree. AJ's better down on the ice examining the play. Butchie's my favorite. Absolutely, me too. Who's better, Brendan or Howie? Oh, don't make me choose. Choosing between Brendan and Howie is like, it's like choosing apples and oranges. They're both insanely good commentators in their own ways. I think Brendan's fantastic. Absolutely. Brendan's never going to be Howie, and Howie is never going to be Brendan. Absolutely, at the end of the day. They are both great commentators. I absolutely love Brendan. Absolutely love him. He was such a great guy to meet, and so was Butchie. They're a great team, and I'm so glad they're our commentators, and especially since I see a lot of teams commenting on YouTube and when I'm watching like replays of the games, and I see people online going, the Islanders broadcast team is so lit, like they're very underrated, and I'm like, damn straight they are. Yeah, like, you miss Howie, but bring back Jiggs and Westfall. Oh my god, that's a blast from the past. Jiggs McDonald, what a guy. I met him twice. I met Jiggs McDonald twice. What a guy. He's absolutely he is the man. But I'm happy, so happy with our commentating team at the moment. I hope it never changes for a while, because they are just so fantastic to listen to. They're like they got the ringing in the ears like of just wonderfulness. I love listening to them. Absolutely. I'm just, Brendan is living the dream, and Butchie's the man. He's an Islanders legend. He's a LA Kings legend, and he is just the man. I saw him at one of the games, and he saw my lipstick, and he said he knew me from Twitter, so he knew the lipstick. So he pointed at me, he went, "Hey!" And I was like, "Hey, Butchie!" So that was a lot of fun. Jigs was, that's the thing. You have these great broadcasters, they have their own unique voice and their own unique way of calling the games. And no one's ever going to replace anyone. They're all fantastic. DiPietro, no, not DiPietro. Oh, we're still paying that man. Don't remind me of DiPietro. The true 91, Butch scoring, baby. Absolutely. The true 91. And the true JT. Chache. LMAO, whoops. Ross Johnson is more important to the team than Barzal. No. Barzal over Johnston any day. Like, I love Johnston, don't get me wrong. He's been doing great. But Barzal does a lot more for the team than Johnston. Sorry, bro. I mean Tonelli. You mean Tonelli. Thank you. Yeah, I meant Tonelli. I'm tired. I'm so tired. It's been a week, guys, for me. I've had strep, tonsillitis, and my wisdom tooth pulled. Give me a little break. Give me a little tiny break. Johnston is a Matt Martin 2.0. That's why he's in for Matt Martin. Absolutely. That's why I'm glad we have him up there. Barzy needs to pass more. All he does is shoot. No, Dave. No, we want him to shoot. Barzal actually he passes more than he shoots. No, Dave. We want him to keep shooting. Let Barzal keep shooting. Doc Emmerich is a great announcer. DiPietro Islander version of Vanilla Dare. Do you go to MSG and the Prudential Center or just Islanders home games? I've been to MSG. It's just hard because MSG is very expensive. I will be going down to the Prudential Center for the Islanders Devils home games. So I will be going down to New Jersey. I will be going to the Rock. So that's going to be fun. I like going to the Rock. I like meeting people there. It's a lot of fun. Could you see Beauvillier hitting 20 plus? If Beauvillier keeps doing what he's doing like he is now, yeah, definitely. He just got 4 goals in the last 2 games. Like, that is dope. Especially since he was due. He was due for goals. And he has been killing it. I mean, 2 goals. He's finally, got that backhand down. He knows how to look for that 5-hole. And he's been putting it home, to say the least. Beauvillier has been putting it home. And it's good to see him producing for this team because we need him. We need him to be producing. He's definitely a need. It's definitely a need. So it's fun to see him doing well out there on the ice. What's your opinion on people saying it's still early? It's still early. I don't blame them for saying it's still early. Anything can change. It's still November. We still have so many games to go. We haven't even hit 20 games, and we have 84 games in the season. Like, we have plenty of time. It's still early. They're right. We haven't even hit a quarter of the way through the season. So, they're right. Anything can change. Well, I'm hoping not, Beauvillier and Bizard have a great... Oh! You reminded me! Oh! How did I forget to talk about this? I met Broussard. Duh! I met Broussard. Told him how much I loved him as a player, when he was on the Rangers and just everywhere he's been going. I absolutely dope when I met Broussard. I forgot to talk about this. But yeah, Broussard, what a guy. Super fun. So when I met him, one of my favorite pictures, it used to be the background on my computer, and I went, Broussard, you're one of my favorite videos and photos is of you with Beauvillier, because whenever one of you guys score, you jump hug in the air, and I have the photo of you guys in the air jump hugging, and I absolutely love that photo. It's so dope with you with Beauvillier. And Broussard smiled, and he looked over at Beauvillier, and he goes, "Yeah, I don't like him that much." And then you just saw versus Philadelphia when Beauvillier scored that goal, and they just jump hugged again. Like, the Broussard-Beauvillier love and chemistry makes my day. It is so dope. It makes me so happy to just see him so happy on this team. Broussard is killing it. I told you guys from the beginning, you can watch my old podcast. I told you guys from the beginning, Broussard was going to be a great member of this team and a great filler for Valtteri Filppula. And what did I say? I hate to say it. I hate to be that person, but I was like, guess who was right? Guess who was right? I hate to say, I'm sorry, but I told you guys it was coming, and it did. Better Isles bromance, Broussard and Beauvillier or Barzal and Eberle? Ooh. For right now, Broussard and Beauvillier, in my opinion. I'm going to call it that. It's hard because if you guys didn't hear in a recent Barzy interview, Barzal and Eberle call each other Gary. It became a nickname after Ladd told them he was the Gary of his old team or something. So they just kind of found it funny and they liked it. So now now Eberle and Barzal now call each other Gary, and I was like, okay. I like a lot of the memes coming out on Twitter about it. It's been funny, absolutely. I like that. It's very cute. I kind of want to make a sign for one of the games and just be like, "Hey Gary." Let's go, Gary. I think that'd be really funny to do. I want to do that now. I'm going to make a sign and be like, let's go, Gary. I think that'd be really funny. I think I'm going to do that now. Just make a tiny little sign and be like, let's go, Gary. It's just something fun for me to do. I think that'd be fun. All right, last minute. Any last minute questions I should do? Or answer any last minute questions anyone has for me? Rangers should have signed Brass over Haley. Definitely. Who will be the permanent third-line center? Because Brassard is great on the wing. I know. Brassard needs to stay in the wing. Absolutely freaking lutely. Because every time Brassard is on the wing, he freaking scores. Like, I think it's cool because him and Beauvillier kind of do a switcheroo kind of thing. So they kind of switch positions sometimes. I don't know who's the permanent third-line center because Brassard needs to stay on the damn wing. Any more last-minute questions? I'll take, like, one more. Did Beauvillier or Brassard score the tying goal? It was Beauvillier. Beauvillier scored the tying goal. Love Barzal, but he's a pretty rude person. Wouldn't take pick with me. Wouldn't mind letting him. The hell? That doesn't sound like him. So yes, in the fourth line, what happens after they're gone? None of them are particularly young. I don't know. Good question. That's going to be down to bringing players up and getting a new line together. What do you think of Dudnik letting in Carolina's first shot? No team. Pick up your game. Yes, I saw the Anaheim San Jose game when they fought. Yes, I did. Yeah. But that's my hour, guys, tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for dropping into the Kim and the Crease podcast number 17, guys. Woo! Sorry about last week. Thank you guys so much for dropping in. I really appreciate it. I love all the love and support you guys give me, and I can't wait. So as I end every single podcast, I want you to flood the comment section with let's go Islanders, let's go Rangers, let's go Minnesota, let's go Carolina, let's go whatever your team is. Put it in the chat. Light it up. Show your team support because that's what hockey is all about. So flood the chats as always. So I love you guys. I'm going to end it like you guys do. I don't have a comment section. So I'm going to say, let's go Islanders, baby. That hurt my freaking tooth, but it was worth it. So I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully the Islanders do well and prove me wrong. And I'll see you guys next week for Kim and the Crease podcast number 18. Have a great night, guys.